I wish I can. Are we on?
Yes,
okay.
We're on.
Okay, so we back up. Okay. Guys, I cannot tell you what happened, why it happened. I haven't a clue. We trying out all of this new technology, and I'm telling you, it's so amazing. All of this here new technology is really, really crazy. So we're back up. Sorry that paused a little bit. I don't know what happened. We back. Okay. So anywho, so everybody got the rundown of that. So our president, he was amazing tonight. I'm so happy that he is continuing on with the agenda.
Right.
You know, a lot of people want to block the agenda.
They're doing everything they can to block the agenda.
Right.
They are.
And we can't let that happen.
Right.
We can't let that happen. We can't let that happen. So, speaking of let that happen, you all. Okay. You all know Comey. Okay. He was on today giving his little spiel. And I just want to tell you all that Comey is not our homie.
Comey is not a homie.
Mm-hmm. Comey is not our homie. And when I looked at Comey today, I'm like, okay, there is more to this. And I hope you all see what I see.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like throwing people under the bus, but Comey worked for Obama.
Yep.
And he sat on Hillary Clinton's foundation. Did he sit on her?
As a board member.
As a board member.
Yes. So he has a connection. To President Obama.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a connection to Hillary Clinton's campaign.
Right.
And Hillary Clinton.
Right.
There is a connection there.
Uh-huh.
And with him being over the investigation of her emails, he should have recused himself.
Absolutely. He because he had that tie.
That's right. That's right.
Now let's break this down. So when I was looking at these hearings, the one thing they said is the president cannot order a wiretap.
That's what they said. Yeah.
They said that. And my theory is this: if the president can't order it, who can? Because the truth is that President Trump was surveilled.
Yes.
So who ordered that?
Right.
You got what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Who ordered it?
Who ordered that? Okay. Now, how is it? Okay, let me go back to this story right here. There was an article you all that came out maybe about a couple of weeks ago, and the media never talked about this here.
Right.
The FBI director pressed on an agreement with the Trump dossier. Okay. Now, according to the Daily Caller, the FBI agreement to pay the author of an unsubstantiated dossier on Donald Trump while he was working for an opposition research firm tied to Hillary Clinton raises questions about the Bureau's independence from politics.
Okay.
So you got the FBI.
Yeah.
You got this one person. This one person was tied to this what? Research firm that's tied to Hillary Clinton. And what this man was supposed to do was dig up dirt and find dirt, I guess, on President Trump. Okay.
At the time, he was just a nominee, right?
Absolutely. Okay. That's right. Okay. So my thing is a person working for the opposition research firm and tied to Hillary Clinton. And if y'all can remember, I told you all the other week that Hillary Clinton, I'm sorry, we'll say allegedly. Her hand, listen, I smell her all over this too.
She's all in here too.
Oh, yes. So, go ahead.
I was going to just say something smell fishy and it's not tuna.
That's right. So a letter was sent to FBI Director James Comey on Monday by Senator Chuck Grassley asking for more details about revelations made in a Washington Post article last week about an agreement the FBI made with Christopher Steele. Okay, this was the person digging up this here, creating this dossier. So my thing is, why is the FBI asking for, in agreement with this agent over this dossier? Why is the FBI even involved in any of this? Okay,
Right.
Okay. Go ahead. You finna
Well,
say
all
something.
I was going to say is with everything that you're speaking of, and with everything that I heard Comey say today, everything transpired and started under the Obama administration.
Under the Obama administration, that's right.
And with this starting under the Obama administration, he have to get his daily briefings, intelligent briefings.
Right.
So with these different people being in these different positions, they have to give information. and display information back to the president.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
To let him know. So that's why I said, if you remember, whenever we did a video on March the 8th, Obama Gate Part 2.
Right.
We talked about all of this.
We talked about
all of this on how everything goes down.
Right. And the thing is that, okay, we surely did. This person that was tied to an organization that was tied to Hillary Clinton, if they went and he's collecting all of this information
Right.
on President Trump, and Comey works for Obama, and he sits on the board of Hillary, do you think he gonna be fair to President Trump?
No, he's not going to. I'm pretty sure he's getting some kickback.
What?
And somebody asked, what is a dossier?
A dossier, I think it's like when they collect information on
like
you.
a file of information.
Information that they can use against you,
Right.
is what they were doing. But the thing is, how is it that the FBI is going to pay this man, Christopher Steele, that's his name,
yeah.
money for this dossier, for this information being collected?
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I'm sorry. Comey should have been fired.
Yo,
He should have
yes.
even. Why? I'm just thinking. Listen, you all. Okay, let me tell y'all. This is my theory, my opinion.
Yes. Allegedly.
Allegedly, alleged everything. But listen. Think about it this way, y'all. Remember when Comey came out? Was it back in October? And he said that they had put Hillary Clinton back under investigation.
Yes.
I believe that was a distraction. Listen to me, you all. I believe that the Obama administration and everybody on the left, those officials, they knew that she was going to lose.
Right.
I believe that Comey was the distraction with that.
That's right.
So that he can get in good, to make it look like before the public that he's a friend, not a foe.
Okay. Yes.
And now that the Trump administration is in, he's sitting around there like he a friend, and he ain't nothing but a foe.
That's right.
Yes. Because why? Under the Obama administration is the FBI trying to pay somebody for a dossier
for
when
information.
the FBI is a separate entity and they shouldn't even be involved in politics? Boops.
It's okay, and I always say 2 + 2 = 4,
Right.
not dumb.
That's right.
We are not dumb Americans. And what the media did not bet on is for 2 black girls named Diamond and Silk.
That's right.
Being outspoken
and gonna break it
and
down.
breaking it down for
that's
people.
Right.
Because the media have controlled the public's brains and minds and narrative on how they want everything to go. Okay?
That's right. And this Christopher Steele, you all, he was out there trying to dig up dirt.
Right.
On the president, on Trump before he was the president. Okay? All right? But guess what? All of this stuff haven't been substantiated. This man made salacious claims. None of it has been verified.
Right.
You got what I'm saying? None of it. All of it was lies. And the media, BuzzFeed, picked up the story.
Yeah.
Because then the FBI, they backed out of it. And they said, okay, we're not going to pay Christopher. We're not going to pay you no money for this dossier.
That's right.
So what
hoodwinked them.
that's right. So what happened was, you all, I'm just trying to make a long story short. BuzzFeed picked up the story.
Right.
And then the rest of the media outlets, they ran with that story. They ran with that, which was a total lie, and they have no evidence to substantiate their claims. Okay? All right? But now, this is what really got up underneath my skin,
What got
girl.
up underneath your skin, honey? Let's talk about it.
Now, reportedly back in October, the FBI asked Steele for more information about the dirt, the so-called dirt that they had on Trump.
On President Trump.
Why would they ask him for that? Then Senator John McCain also passed the dossier to Comey in December.
Senator, you talking about Arizona Senator John McCain.
I'm talking about Senator John McCain. And see, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to Republican. We're supposed to be loyal and stick together.
That's right.
Why would you? Listen, you all. That Russia story. That's something they didn't find anything on that.
Right.
And they kept that going. And then you have the FBI the FBI reportedly, and I'll say allegedly because all of this came from the Daily Caller,
right,
reached back out to Steele in October to ask him for more information.
Right.
Senator John McCain also passed a dossier to Comey in December. The Republican issued a statement saying he did not know whether the dossier was accurate or not, but though it should be investigated. So really, Senator McCain,
yes,
why are you nosing around in this here when this his story was already debunked?
Right.
So really what you did was kept this foolishness
enhanced
going.
it, yep, added fuel to the fire.
So that right there really pissed me off, girl. It bothered me so bad. So to make a long story short, a Republican donor who opposed Trump was the original player of this opposition research firm, which was founded by former Wall Street journalist Glenn Simpson. The donor first hired Fusion GPS in September of 2015, but dropped from the project as Trump won the GOP primary. So I don't know who set this up. I don't know if it was Democrats, if it was some of these Republicans that went against President Trump. I don't know. But I know this much. This story right here, this is not true.
But, okay, and even with knowing that it's not true, you know, I even went back to the New York Times when they basically ran their story about the surveillance that was going on within the Trump administration and so forth. And then to hear James Comey talk about today that the Trump administration is under an investigation for a possible coordination with the Russia to influence the election. Okay, and that happened back in July of last year.
But remember what you said about what happened in June.
That's right. And so what basically happened in June is, remember I said something about FISA.
Right.
FISA.
Yes, you
did. The Obama administration filed a request with the Foreign Intelligence Service Court. That's what FISA means, FISA, to monitor communications involving Donald Trump and several advisors. Okay, then I found out, remember Mr. Manafort?
Paul Manafort.
And he came on the scene around what, May or June?
Yes, because he was getting prepared for the delegates and all of that. We was in that battle.
Counted up. And from my understanding, they had him under surveillance as well. So when he came on the scene, okay, they now want to investigate everybody that's in connection with President Trump. The Obama administration.
Okay, so wait a minute. First of all, would you break down to our audience what is wiretapping?
Okay.
Because
let's break it down.
Because they want to fussy around with words.
Yes.
And make it. Tell them what that means.
Okay. The definition of wiretap is an act of using a listening device to conduct surveillance, typically over a phone line, using a listening device to conduct surveillance.
And surveillance means a close observation of a person or group.
Right.
So here's my thing.
Here's your thing.
Now I heard Comey said, this is what I heard he said.
Right.
They looked carefully inside the FBI and the DOJ, looked at itself too, and found no information on Trump surveillance. But okay, but listen to this. Well, then how did Michael Flynn and Paul Manafort and all of them, how did their conversation get heard? How did it get leaked and how did it get heard?
That's right.
If nobody was under surveillance.
Right.
And if the government cannot surveil an American, then who did it?
Who did
And
it?
if it was the Russians, why are we taking information from the Russians if they're supposed to be our enemy?
That's right.
And if it was the British, or why are we taking information from them like it's a good resource source?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, we're not supposed to be surveilled by the American officials.
Right, because
so why is the American officials taking anything from anything outside of this country?
That's right.
Like, okay, well, we can't do it, but you do it.
And see, under the Espionage Act, when they hear an American on the other line, they're supposed to shut it down. They're supposed to stop surveilling them because it is against the law to do that. But then you had President Obama during his last week in office, relax the laws of the NSA.
Right.
The NSA so that they will be able to spread information around to, I believe it's 16 or 17 more different intelligence agencies where they can spread this information abroad. Whatever they find or get, they can spread it. So there's so many different people hands in this thing that really is against our president.
Absolutely.
But is in certain positions from, I feel, the Obama administration.
Obama operatives is what I call them.
And they're part of the swamp.
That's right.
And James Comey.
Oh, yeah.
He's like the rat that's in the pipe, clogging the pipe.
That's right. And see, this is what I need for you all to understand.
Right.
It leaked. It didn't leak. She came out and she came clean. Donna Brazile.
That's
she
right.
She came clean the other day and she said that, she leaked questions. She gave questions to the Hillary camp that Hillary can get those questions and I guess
and be rehearsed for the
whatever.
Okay,
Okay,
those questions.
All right.
That's right.
No, I don't think she said the rehearse part.
No, I'm saying that because
that's why you were leaking. You didn't leak it for them to just read
not
them.
just to read
you
them
leaked that for her to rehearse because you know she's a rehearsed
to get the answer.
politician.
That's right. That's why she looked at the stage.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. If Donna Brazile can take and do that and come out and interfere with the election, interfere with the process, and what's not disqualified.
That's right.
You think I don't believe our president when he said he was wiretapped?
That's right.
He was surveilled.
Yes.
Surveilled means
Yes.
a close observation of a person or group.
That's right.
That's what happened to him.
Exactly.
I get so hyper.
I know you get so
I get hyper because wait a minute. How do you want him to put this
That's
here?
right.
That if somebody listens to your phone conversation, then you wiretapping them. Now, Obama was the president.
That's right.
When all of this was going on.
That's right.
So where does the buck stop?
Or start.
Okay? You got what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
You got what I'm saying? So, girl, I've been a little irritated with this all day.
When I heard James Comey said that investigation, when he used that word investigation, investigation has a broad meaning. That means you're going to be looking into things. You're going to be listening for things. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, but if he's going to bring up another investigation to investigate people that was part of Trump camp, don't tie them people to his campaign. They're not working for his campaign anymore. And this story has been debunked.
Right. But just like President Trump tweeted out, all of this here was a setup by the Democrat side because they are embarrassed that he kicked their ass. He told them up. They are embarrassed.
They embarrassed
and they have no answers on how this happened because they lied, they cheated, even down to the left-wing media. They cheated. And they tried to make our man look bad before the American people. And it did not work.
And the POTUS, President got two Twitters.
Okay.
He got one, his personal one, and then he got the President of the United States.
Okay.
So POTUS tweeted out, the FBI Director Comey refuses to deny he briefed President Obama on calls made by Michael Flynn to Russia.
That's right. Yes. All right. Come on. Because what we got to do, what we're doing is connecting the dots.
Connecting the dots.
That's right. It's easy thing. It's an easy thing to do.
So do you think that President Obama just sat on that information? This was a setup just as clear as I'm sitting here and the sun is shining in the morning if it don't rain and if it's not cloudy.
That's right.
This is clear.
It's a setup.
If Obama didn't order it.
That's right.
Who ordered it?
Who ordered it?
If Obama didn't say write the paperwork for it or whatever because they say he can't. Who in the circle? Who in here? Who did this? Who authorized this? Or did anybody authorize it?
I was just about to say.
Or did they just do something?
Hello?
Like they always do.
I was just about to say, was anything authorized? Do we even know if anything was even authorized? Because like I was breaking it down, if you're surveying Russia,
right,
and you've been surveying like the ambassador, and you've been surveying that one ambassador, and then you set it up where that ambassador called President Trump or someone in his camp or what have you, then you're listening on the other end of the phone to Russia conversation.
That's right.
With the American, and then you take that conversation and leak it out.
That's
wrong.
You all, listen to me, you all. Let me tell y'all what. We got to stand with our president.
We have to stand with him.
Let me tell you something. President Trump there is something going on, and he knows there's something going on.
Yes.
And we know it's something going on.
Yes.
We have to stand with our president. He is not lying.
He
is not lying about if somebody is listening to your conversation,
yes.
I'm sorry, you are being wiretapped. What else you want to call it?
Well, see,
what you want to call it? Eavesdropping, tapping? No, you doing something.
That's right.
You should know what another American is talking about.
Some tapping is going on.
Some tapping is going on. We ain't talking about tapping on your shoulder, tap dancing on your head, or tapping on the table. There is something going on here. Yes,
going on.
Yes, it is.
And when I look at the left-wing media and the way that they report this, we know and have common sense to know that President Obama didn't sneak into Trump Tower like the Grinch that stole Christmas.
No, he didn't.
He didn't sneak into Trump Tower and literally himself
put the
wires in place.
That's right.
That is not what President
And if the
Obama
media is trying to make it out like that, ignore the media because you know they're very fake.
That's right.
But somebody did this, you all.
Yes.
There is no way that you can listen to somebody's conversation without them being tapped.
Well, just think of this. With James Comey talking about this has been going on since July.
Oh, yeah.
July of 2016 last year. Mm-hmm. Who ordered that?
That's right. Who ordered it? So, President Donald Trump makes a joke about Russia. Just playing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All of a sudden, the Clinton camp, all of them tied themselves to that little story.
Yeah.
I believe that they knew
that
Hillary Clinton was going to lose this election.
Yes.
The reason why they knew it is because you had a sitting president, President Barack Hussein Obama.
That's right.
Campaigning so hard. I never in my life saw or seen a sitting president campaigning for something
hard.
Yeah, he campaigned hard. He campaigned so hard. He threw Donald Trump up under the bus. He called President Trump out of his name. He did a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I just sit back and look at that.
Yeah.
And I think I said it one time. I've never seen, it's a sad day in America when you have a sitting president campaining for a crook.
Yes.
Remember when I said that?
You said it all the time.
Yes. It was a sad day and I saw that.
Yes.
They knew.
They knew it.
That she was going to lose. Mm-hmm. And they knew it would be an embarrassment.
That's right.
So what we would do is create this story. We would have Comey come on out, and because we need some operatives back here.
Right.
To go ahead on and start getting some stuff put where it's like a shadow government.
Right.
But we need Comey in place. So Comey comes out talking about that they got to reinvestigate Hillary. I think that was in October. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, it was in October because it was like the last week almost before November the 8th.
A clear distraction.
Right.
Because we were so focused on that.
Yes.
When bam, Comey was like, all right, I got him where I want to. Obama said, yes, you do. So we gonna sit right here and we about to play ball. Oh, Russia? Oh, well, allegedly all of this here.
Yes.
Well, McCain, because this is my opinion.
That's right.
Okay, this is my opinion. So, I'm looking at all of those little squares.
Just keep going, girl. I don't know what it is. Keep going.
So, where was I at in my story, girl?
You was talking about Obama did something.
Okay, so they like, okay, so you in there, Comey. You in there.
Right,
they believe you. They trust you. You going to be like a Judas. You know how Judas betrayed Jesus?
That's right, honey.
Judas. So the Trump administration walk up in there, and this is my opinion on how I see it.
Right.
Allegedly my opinion, but it's alleged. Okay, and you hug and kiss him like everything is okay. Okay, and then all of a sudden, now bang. You bash him. Because today that was a bashing session as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, yes.
You threw our president up under the bus.
Yes.
You talking about you couldn't find no evidence. That's because you didn't look for no evidence. Because this was all planned back in July on how y'all was going to set this up. Because you know it looked, you can't explain this. A businessman, an outsider, come in and be a career politician. So, and what you all do not understand, media, is that we would not have ever voted for Hillary Clinton. She was a career politician.
Yes.
She's been doing this for 20 and 30 years, and we knew she wasn't going to do nothing. So to say that Russia had the election, it is an insult. It's a slap in everybody's face that got out and voted for President Trump.
That's right. Girl. It's a big slap.
It's a slap in everybody's face. Go ahead,
what's going to have to happen, The swamp draining got to continue.
It's got, yes.
It has to just continue. It's, our man favorite word, you fire, or his famous word, you're fired. That's what he's going to have to do.
Yeah. And so now, another thing. So now that Comey comes out and say everything that he said.
Right.
So now some of these news outlets think they have some credibility now. And all they trying to do is save face, you all.
Yes.
Because they already know their numbers is sinking. Let me tell you something. If you are being eavesdropped on, I'm talking, that's surveillance and it's wiretapping.
That's right.
Now, we don't know who ordered it, but somebody.
I know they
and
know about it.
And all of this was done up under the Obama administration.
That's where it started. And so this has been going on for the last 8 months. Okay? So if it started under the Obama administration, all right, why is it still going on now under the Trump administration?
Because it was done to undermine. Because, listen, we ain't never seen no election like this.
No.
This is a clear upset. This was done to undermine his administration and to cause a mere distraction.
Right.
Because they knew he gonna go up here. He gonna change this. He really is gonna build that wall.
He's gonna build a wall.
He gonna look into NAFTA. He gonna forget about that TPP. See, people are getting kickbacks by us not having no wall built.
Right.
Somebody done got a kickback.
Right.
Okay, by us going along with that TPP, somebody got paid to push that.
That's right.
Obamacare. How you gonna build $1 billion website and the website don't work?
That's
we
right.
could have went to GoDaddy and built you that.
Hey,
but no.
Hey.
Oh, no.
They not paying
I'm sorry.
us.
GoDaddy ain't paying.
We could
But
have
I'm
went to
just
another
saying,
company.
a company.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, all of this here, the people that set the system up like this,
that's right,
fought against him. This is their way of fighting against him because they know he really gonna change the system.
He gonna change
it. He's gonna change it. And this is merely a distraction. And I have to commend him because tonight in Kentucky, he stayed on message about health care, about bringing back jobs, about building the inner and urban cities. You let us handle debunk this here foolishness right here. You let us debunk all this because this is foolishness. This is merely a set up.
It's
a set up.
It's
a set up.
That's right.
And they want to say that this ambassador, Russia, is some kind of spy. But this same ambassador was hanging out with the Clinton camp, talking to them.
Yes.
And
have been to the White House over 22 times.
Up under the Obama administration.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, and why didn't when Hillary sold uranium to Russia? Why wasn't she part of that? Why wasn't she investigated?
What about her connections? What about their connection and ties to Russia? Is that being investigated?
That's right.
Because there was several money that was exchanged and given for a lot of different stuff, but ain't nobody talking about that.
And why aren't we talking about these leaks? Because really, nobody really did anything wrong. What was wrong was the leak, the intelligence from it.
Right.
Because you wasn't supposed to be surveilling them or wiretapping them.
That's
no way.
In the first place.
So why did you leak that out? That was to make the administration look bad, to try to tie them to Russia.
Yes.
Oh, and you all think we can't see right through you. We see you. We see y'all asses.
I keep trying to
see y'all. We see y'all.
What I look at when I look at the left, I look at the left-wing media. When I look at the distraction, when I look at even the ones that's on the Republican side that's acting like asses. When I look at all of that, what I see is it reminds me of somebody saying, okay, I'm going to pay you to paint my house, but I'm going to chop off your hands, tie your arms behind your back, and throw the paintbrush on top of the house, and then come out 2 hours later and ask you why hadn't nothing been painted.
That's right. And that is a good analogy.
Exactly.
So what they doing is tying his hands. They're trying to.
That's right.
And we say stuck on some Russia BS. Okay,
yes.
And nothing get done.
And nothing gets done.
And what we gonna have to do? We're gonna have to start cutting off the TV. When they start talking this fool, just cut the TV
cut it off and turn on Diamond and Silk.
Turn on Diamond and Silk, and make sure you go to the rally.
That's right.
Because we finna move this damn country forward. That's what we about to do. All of this here message, they going back. Taxpayers' money is being wasted.
It was wasted
and John McCain, He needs to be fired.
Yes.
The next time he's up for election,
yes.
we keep y'all out there in Arizona.
Yes.
Don't vote him back
Vote
in.
his ass
Vote him out. Vote
That's
him
right.
out.
That's what
I
we
can't
gotta do.
believe
We gotta
he
vote him
gonna
out.
hand that to that dozier to I can't believe he did that.
Yeah. And that's exactly what's happening. We're all on the plane, but you will cut your nose off to spite your face.
That's right.
You will say, I will want him to crash this plane
And kill us all, you fool. And you gonna die too. Because let me tell you something. When you all are pushing this foolishness, people get left behind.
Yes.
Real people
That's
get
right.
left behind.
That's
and I was so, listen, normally, I can't say normally I don't get hype. I'm always hype.
That's right.
But I was even more hyper today when I saw that with Comey. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Wait.
Lies.
We did our investigation. Well, then why can't you, if you are so sure that there was no surveillance and no wiretapping,
right.
then if you know that, then why don't you know who's leaking
That's
this?
right.
You know who's leaking this.
Yes.
Are you think we crazy?
Yes.
Or you think we crazy?
And how is it taking 8 months to investigate Mr. Trump's campaign or people that's connected to him? And how long did it take them to investigate Hillary's emails?
That's right.
A few
And
weeks?
we know she risked national security
That's right.
housing emails on a private server that could have gotten people killed, because when you're dealing with intelligence,
Yes.
that stuff is not supposed to leak out, and you sign paperwork that you know what you're doing when it comes to certain things.
That's right.
So it looked like some of them in the government up under the Obama administration was running that stuff like they was on Sesame Street somewhere.
That's
Just
right.
playing the Flintstones. I don't know what they were doing
And
up there.
today was a waste of money because
A waste of
when I hear him
taxpayers'
talking,
money.
I can't disclose that, or I can't talk about that. Well, what the hell can you talk about?
That's right. And if you can't talk about nothing, then we don't want to hear from you at all.
Just
How about
shut
that?
up.
We got to go to the phone lines because we know people want to weigh in on this conversation.
Yes,
but we had to break it down, honey.
980-224-4600. 980-224-4600. Girl, did I give out the right number?
I don't know. Make sure you give out the right number.
Yeah, I got to make sure I give out the right number. You all, is that the right number? 980-224-4600.
Now, the NSA and the FBI tell Congress that Russia did not influence the electoral process. And I'm telling you that they didn't influence the election because they didn't influence me.
That's right.
I voted him. I was on that Trump train from the beginning.
That's right.
So slapping people's face.
Yes.
So we want you all to call in. We want to hear what you all have to say.
And make sure that your monitors or whatever device you're listening to us on is cut down so that you can hear us and we can hear you.
All right, so we're going to go to our first caller.
Yes.
Hi, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Eileen Canals, and I'm calling from Coral Springs, Florida.
Hi. Okay, so tell us what you think about Comey and him giving his little finale today.
I was so sick of listening to him, I couldn't stand it. But I have to tell you something.
Yes.
What you said tonight was right on target. The Republicans, they better get together. Those Democrats, I don't care if it's the worst thing in the world. They will all stick together and everything will smell like honey.
Honeydew, baby.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. What's wrong with them?
I have no
They're
idea.
supposed to be on a team.
That's right.
That's right. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you for calling. You know, she's right about that.
Yes.
We are supposed to be a team.
That's
And
right.
it's time for us. The buck start with us. Because look at how Donna Brazile admitted to leaking those questions to Hillary's camp.
Right.
And I didn't see here one Democrat.
No.
The media didn't pick up on it.
Nobody said nothing.
I know we wrote a blog about it, but nobody said
And they
nothing.
dropped that on the weekend. Didn't they come like on a Friday?
They dropped,
yes,
they did.
Yes,
but had that
nobody
been
said
the other side,
Oh, my
and
God.
somebody leaked a question to Donald Trump,
my
we would
goodness.
still be hearing about
They'll
it.
be saying,
There is
hey,
a double standard going on.
It's a real big double standard, and it's time for it to stop. And it takes a team to build a dream.
That's right.
So we have to stand with our president no matter what.
We're going to take another call. Hi, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, this is Deborah in Oregon.
Hi, Deborah.
You gals are hot tonight. I love it.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
darling.
Did you see Call Me today?
What?
Did you see?
I saw part of it. And, they need to get to the bottom of these leaks and start prosecuting people.
That's right.
Because they think they're being cute and taking Trump down, which they're not.
Right.
But actually, it's a slap in the face
Because
I mean, come on. I think Comey should resign and move in with Valerie Jarrett and Obama.
okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
You absolutely. Thank you so
Positively
much
right,
for calling. We love you. Thank you so much. You know, I like what she just said too.
Yes.
But you know what? Another thing, you all. President Trump is Obama's president and Hillary Clinton's president.
Right.
And so when I hear, and we will say allegedly, when I hear them doing things in the background,
Right.
where organizations are calling homes like they are against Trump,
Right.
are y'all planning a coup? Because y'all are now American citizens.
Yes, that's
he
right.
is your president.
That's right.
Okay? Is this some kind of treason about to go on?
Girl,
what they trying to
I
do?
don't know what
I mean,
the
they
hell
need
they
to
trying
think
to do.
about this another way. They need to
Yes.
think about this another way.
Yes,
we will
yes,
say
yes.
allegedly.
We
Let's
say
go to
allegedly.
let's go to the phones. How you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name? Where you calling from? Hello. Okay, we lost that caller. We just go to the next call. Make sure you cut down your monitor. And see, the whole thing is really, really crazy. How you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Tomika from Omaha, Nebraska.
Hey,
Hi,
Tamika.
Oh my goodness, I love you ladies. I got my mom hooked on to you ladies. I cannot believe that I am on with you right now.
Oh my goodness.
Hi to Sister Pat for me.
Hi,
Sister Pat.
How you doing?
She is in Cleveland, Ohio, and she is going to be over the moon that you
Oh.
guys have shouted her out. I want to
Oh.
thank you, ladies. I'm another black woman who voted Trump.
Yay!
Woo.
Yay! I'm so happy.
Yes, I was ready to vote for him back in the summer. Do you know they didn't have him on the ballot because the RNC didn't want to accept him at the time?
Wow. But look at what they got. They tried to stop him and they couldn't because he's in there now.
Yes.
And that's what we
He
love.
is in there, and I am so glad. I'm praying for him every day.
Yes.
Now, I want to ask you real quick, the prayer time that you guys have, that's not a corporate on-the-phone prayer. You're just telling us to do that at that time, right?
Absolutely.
Is that what that is?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're telling everyone to pray for our president.
That's right.
Pray for the administration. Pray for his family. Pray for the country. Pray for everybody. Even pray for Diamond and Silk.
That's right.
Pray for all that everything goes according to God's plan.
That's right.
You know this had to be God. This was God.
Yes.
God did all of this
That's
right
right,
here.
honey. Yes.
I mean, look at everything they did to try to take him down and it didn't work.
It did not work.
So every day
I
at
know it.
11:21, we pray for him.
And keep in mind that 11:21 represents the exact time that he uttered the words that he was going to be running for president, that he's throwing his hat in the ring to run for president. And that's why it's so significant. So every day we do that. Now listen, if you're driving down the road, you got your hand behind on the steering wheel,
At 11:21 a.m.
don't bow your head.
That's
Keep
right. Keep your eyes open and
So
pray
you-
that way.
All right.
Pull over. Now, I need you guys to say one last thing. My husband, Pastor Virgil Walker, does an online show called Driven with Walker. And I want you guys to just pray for him.
Pastor Walker, okay, let him know we will be praying for him.
Amen.
And we will be praying for the success of his show. And we love you all.
Thank you guys so much. We're praying for you guys, Diamond and Silk. Thank
Thank you.
you for supporting the Trump train.
Thank you,
Thank
darling.
you,
We
darling.
love you.
Bye-bye.
I felt like I was just on the interview.
Honey, hallelujah.
I
Hallelujah.
was on the interview.
Yes.
We're going to take another call, okay?
We are?
Let's go on
Okay,
to the
one
phone.
moment.
Yes.
All right, there we go.
Hi, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Tammy from Virginia.
Hey, Tammy.
I'd like to say you ladies are awesome, first of all.
Oh, thank you so much, darling.
Absolutely awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to say, I listened to Comey this afternoon. Comey needs to be fired.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Flat out, needs to be fired.
Yes.
I agree.
It's taken too long. And like you said, this is a setup. This is intended to make President Trump look bad.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, it is.
Because they don't talk about nothing good that this man has done in the last, 50-some days.
Absolutely.
And then once he get off from work, he goes home to
Mar-a-Lago.
right? Whenever you get finished working, don't you go home after work?
That's right.
Why can't he go home at the end of the week?
And I support the fact that he go home on the weekends. He work hard all day.
Hey.
I'm praying for him like, Lord Jesus, please give him strength. He's got to fly here. He have to do this. He is a very hard-working man, so he deserves to go home every weekend if he chooses to. Thank you for calling, darling. We love you too. Don't be talking about he can't go home. I don't have a problem.
My taxes going towards that.
That's right.
Because he's working hard
He's
for us.
Absolutely. That's right.
Yes.
Because I don't remember Obama getting in and going back out campaigning about his messages. And if he did, I didn't know nothing about it. And we wasn't into politics at all. We wasn't even thinking about that.
He wouldn't even go stay in Chicago like that. Not every week. No.
Hi. Hey, you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Okay, there you go.
Hi, you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm from Sour Lake, Texas.
All right,
hey, darling. Okay, did you see Comey today?
Yes, I did.
Girl, what was your thoughts?
And what my thoughts are on Comey, he lied so much about Hillary Clinton and all that other bull when they interviewed him before President Trump got elected. And do they really expect the American people to believe anything that comes out of his mouth? No.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I agree. I believe
Totally
that
agree.
Hillary Clinton stunt that he pulled,
Yes.
I think that was a distraction. That was a distraction to get the American people, the American opinion, and to sway his way so that he can stay in as an Obama operative and try to flush our president down the drain. Because if he was not into politics, why in the heck would he be asking for a dossier or asking for somebody to read some information about the Trump camp? So I do believe that he's a plant. Yes, I do. Thank you so much for calling. We love you. Yes, honey. You're not gonna be able to pull a fast one over us like we're not gonna. And the only thing, I must have been real busy because remember when he was like, she's back under investigation. Then he came out for 60-some thousand emails, but then he came out, well, we didn't find that. How the heck you gonna go through that many emails in that many days? It was all a ploy,
And I wish people would realize we have AIs. So we can see exactly what you're doing.
We can see what you're doing.
We can see what's going on.
What you're doing.
It's clear as day. It's easy.
That's right.
If people would just pay attention and do your research, you will see what's going on.
Don't let them trick you.
That's right.
Hi, you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Karen from Washington, and I sent you ladies a little message. I don't know if you got it, but the reason why the Democrats wore white at that speech was there was an article in Town and Country comparing Geraldine Ferraro in white and Hillary in white to the suffragettes.
Okay.
That's why they did it. It's a 1%er magazine, so I guarantee Hillary reads it.
Girl, I thought they was going to the water to be baptized.
We love you, darling. Thank you for calling.
I'm pretty sure that's what they got the idea probably from that magazine.
From that magazine. Okay,
thank you for calling.
Yes, honey. I thought they was going to be baptized.
I'll tell you but the deal is that our president was set up to be undermined.
Yes.
Tapped and trapped.
Tapped, trapped.
And trapped.
Yes.
Tapped and trapped and trapped.
Yes.
All of
I like
it. Yeah.
That's exactly
and targeted.
Yes.
Tapped, targeted, trapped. And what else I said?
Tap.
And tap.
That's right.
Yes, all of those.
It was all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But the deal is, he's still being all of that. Because listen to what Comey said.
Right.
There's an ongoing investigation right now.
But an investigation for what? When you don't have no proof.
They want to have this black cloud
over his administration.
That's
you
what they
are
wanna
all
do.
to undermine.
Yes.
You are, listen to me.
Listen.
We got out all of us.
That's right.
And we voted for him.
Yes.
We have to stand behind our president
100%.
and ignore the fake media.
That's right.
They are so
full
fake
of it.
and phony.
Yes.
Ignore them.
Ignore.
They want to take a narrative. They want to keep pushing it to distract it.
That's right.
He's trying to fix Flint water crisis by sending money up there to help those people
to clean
their water. They're not saying nothing about that.
Nothing.
You don't hear how he done already cut some billions from the deficit. They're not talking about that. They even picking out a new design for that border wall, girl.
Girl, we may have to help.
They're not talking about that because they want to push a narrative and keep this going to undermine
To make
the
it look
Trump
so
administration. And it's not going to happen.
No.
This is all a setup, you all.
That's right.
And it's not going to be a setback. And if it's a setback, it's going to be for them damn Democrats. Because in 4 years,
That's right.
you're not going to get it,
You won't
baby.
get back
Trump will
either.
get this again.
Yes,
he will
will.
keep getting it again.
Oh,
That's what
and
happens.
again and again
That's
and again
right.
if he could.
Let some more of the Trump family run, and they'll
That's
get
right,
that too.
because they having babies now.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll be cold enough by then to head on
Yes,
and
right.
take
That's
over.
right. Hi, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, this is Shauna Pinkney.
Hey, Shauna.
After Wyoming.
Hi,
Hey,
Shauna.
darling.
We're
Doing
wonderful. I hope
wonderful.
you're doing well. Okay, so tell me what you think about Comey.
So I was really shocked that he wouldn't answer any direct questions. It seemed like he kept going back to Trey Gowdy and not giving complete answers.
No direct
on,
answers. That's right.
what was going on. I felt like he was very deceptive.
Yep.
I think he probably should resign.
I think so too. But thank you. Yeah, I believe so too.
Thank
What I
you
don't.
so much,
thank you for
darling.
calling.
Thank
But what
you.
I don't understand, why was he left there? But it was a way. You know how he was groomed.
Yeah.
He was grooming them.
Yes.
He was like he was for the administration when really he wasn't. I'm sorry, he wasn't.
Yeah.
And the FBI, that's supposed to be separate from politics. And I have to go back to
Yes.
him asking for this dossier.
Yes.
He wanted them to go ahead on. Well, let's reopen up this investigation.
Right.
And John McCain is a snake too.
Oh, but see, the
A
deal
nasty
is,
one.
President Trump has been in the public eye for years.
Oh, absolutely.
All of these years.
As a businessman.
His life is an open book.
An open book.
An open book. So what the hell are you investigating?
Nothing.
And
Nothing.
then you keep coming back, we can't find anything. So why the hell are you wasting taxpayer dollars?
Well, you knew Hillary Clinton.
Yo,
She even admitted it. She later on down the road that she admitted that she had some emails and she apologized for. You knew that. But you couldn't do nothing about that.
No,
But you want to keep pushing this narrative.
this for 8
You
months.
gonna push the American people away from you all. And y'all gonna sit here. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
People ain't putting up with y'all
we ain't
foolishness.
putting up with this
Ain't
BS
nobody
no
putting
more.
up with y'all
No,
foolishness.
no.
Y'all can stop playing this here. What you all need to do is get down to the bottom of who leaked something
Who's
and
leaking
have
this?
that person arrested.
That's right.
Then you will appease and satisfy the American people.
That's right.
That's what you need to do.
That's right.
That's what you need to
That's
do.
exactly what you need to do. Do you want to take another call?
If another call come through, we can, girl. We got a few more minutes.
We got a few more minutes,
Yes.
you all.
That's what you need to do.
Somebody said the number, please. 980-224-4600. They usually take and put it on the feed there. Okay,
Hi, you're
there
on
we
with
go.
Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, this is Bobby from Suffern, New York.
Hi, Bobby.
How are you, girls?
We're
wonderful.
wonderful.
I cannot believe what's going on. I'm so shocked that this is going on again. Again.
Yeah.
I thought it was all over with. I thought that they were done investigating and saying there was no proof that the Russians were involved with him in any way.
Right.
And now, this morning, they've come up with this.
Right.
I mean, this is unbelievable.
Right.
Unbelievable hogwash lies.
Yeah, it's lie after lie after lie. And Comey's sitting there, and you can see he's nothing but a liar.
That's exactly what
You know,
he
I
is.
mean, he's supposed to be investigating who was wiretapping, or whatever, the president. He's not supposed. I mean, I thought this whole thing with, like I said, with Russian influencing the
Election.
his election was over with.
Mm-hmm.
That's
right.
There's no proof of it. There's no proof.
They
of it
want
at
to
all.
keep a narrative going to distract us.
That's right.
So, and that's why I was so proud of him tonight. First of all, I love our president, you all. I really do.
We love him, yes.
I was so proud of him when he was in Kentucky and he talked about health care and building the inner city. His message, he stayed on his message.
Yes.
So what we got to do, we have to stay on message.
Right.
But tonight, Diamond and Silk had to debunk this whole foolishness.
That's right.
What did they think? That we're idiots? That we're stupid?
Yes.
That we're stupid? That we really buy this?
Listen,
I mean, it's
they are.
unbelievable.
They did not bet on us being smart this election year.
Right.
They did not bet on us awakening from the stupor that we've been asleep in for so long.
That's right.
They did not bet on that.
Right.
That's what it
they
is.
didn't. Oh, no,
They
didn't.
did.
Yeah, so and that's why they don't know how to act
Right.
and react. That's
That's
why
right.
they acting really crazy. Thank you for calling, darling.
And anytime you see the media trying to take down an administration, trying to take down the man, that means the man
Yes.
gonna be wonderful for this country.
Right.
Y'all better know what time it is, because I
And
know I do.
The sad thing is this. Hey, the number is 980-224-4600. The sad thing is this, that they're saying that no evidence to substantiate anybody's claim, right? But why is the news media continuing to report different
Because
things?
they love to sensationalize a story, grab you, pull you in it, and make you think a thing. See, the left got to have a lie. They would prefer to believe a lie instead of the naked, nasty truth.
That's right.
So the left, they so embarrassed.
Yes.
You had the outsider, the businessman, the
Yes.
one they called out of his name.
Yes.
You had him win this election fair and square.
Yes.
So now let me taint his administration
That's right.
and undermine it. That's what they did, girl. That's what they did.
And then not to mention this Hawaii judge, I know that we about to go, but the judge that blocked his the travel
Right.
the travel ban, but the travel ban was supposed to be for a few months, okay?
Right.
So that means it's really a pause. It's not like it's permanent.
It's a temporary pause.
And it's something that is supposed to be here to protect the American people.
Right.
So I'm like, with everything that this man tried to do, you have somebody there that's always trying to stop it or block it.
But what's going to happen if some kind of terrorist act happen on this soil? If that happens, nobody better not blame our president.
They better not.
Because he's trying to do what he said he's going to do.
Girl, I just don't
you
get
know,
it.
immigration, you all.
Yes.
That's going to be a whole big another topic.
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't understand why he's putting these provisions in place.
Right.
And we don't have time to talk about it because our time is up.
Yes, it is.
So we got to come back one day and just talk immigration.
yes.
Why he's putting this stuff in place,
Right.
you all. Because a lot of y'all don't know what happened in these other countries.
Right.
They're different from our country.
And then you wondering why the hell is healthcare so high? A lot of illegal immigrants or aliens, as they told me to use aliens, a lot of illegal aliens is getting free healthcare off of the taxpayer dollar.
Right. Now, I don't like to say alien because it reminds me of space. They're human beings.
But
so
they
I
say that it's
immigrant.
alien because it's foreign because you're not an immigrant. But okay, illegal immigrant or illegal alien, now I've covered it all.
Covered
And
it all. Okay, you all, listen. Don't forget to go and like us on our Facebook page.
That's
Yes,
right.
we have reached 1 million, but we can still invite some more people
Yes.
to our Facebook page.
And don't forget to follow us.
Follow us on Twitter
That's
and
right.
Instagram and Periscope.
Yes.
And we are on Google Plus now.
Plus.
Google Plus.
Yes.
Follow us on there. So we're building up all of our platforms,
That's right.
you all.
And look, go get a t-shirt.
That's right. Go get a
Just look at
choo-choo
these
baby
beautiful t-shirts.
Go get you, because we are all on a Trump train.
Yes.
Or get you one of these cute Trump bling pins.
Yes.
So when you go to the rally, you wearing your bling pin proud.
That's right.
For our president, Donald J. Trump. I love it,
I
girl.
saw where somebody had it on their hat. They had a nice little hat and they had it pinned in on their hat.
Yeah.
I was like, she's styling and profiling.
That's
That was
right.
nice.
I absolutely love it, you
Yes.
all. And listen, we're just coming to give you the 211. We call it the 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to
So
you.
in the meantime and in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Facebook Live. Good night, everybody. We love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.